Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from whatever time you're watching this from. As the Duke of Sussex is in Toronto and we have a lot to cover. And before we get into all the news of the day, as many of you know, the Duke of Sussex penned a very powerful emotional essay. It was eloquent and he spoke about his love, what it means to be a Brit, and the bond that he has with those who've served. It was truly moving. So for those of you who would want to watch that, I will just give you a snippet here. But we have links in the cards and at the end screen. Kindly go over and watch the full essay. I posted it right here on this video. So once again, links will be here in the cards and at the end screen. You will be so moved by Prince Harry's tribute. So after this, kindly go over there and give it a watch. So on to the wonderful events of this day. We have so much to cover. As we know, on Monday, the Prince's office announced that he would be in Canada for several events this week, timed to Remembrance Day. This visit is at the invitation of True Patriot Love Foundation, an organization that plays a crucial role in providing support to Canadian military members, veterans, and their families. Prince Harry's two-day visit kicked off on Wednesday with a series of events to support the Canadian Armed Forces and veteran community. Prince Harry spent time with members of Canada's Reserve Forces during his visit to Toronto, meeting with soldiers from two historic Army Reserve units. The visits highlighted the vital role Reserve Forces play in Canada's military capability. They balance civilian careers with military service, creating a bridge between military and civilian communities while maintaining operational readiness for deployments worldwide. Prince Harry also met with soldiers from the Queen's Own Rifles of Canada and the Royal Regiment of Canada. Lieutenant Colonel Chris Boileau, Commanding Officer of the Queen's Own Rifles, and Lieutenant Colonel Adam West, Commanding Officer of the Royal Regiment of Canada, discussed their units' recent deployments and ongoing contributions to Canadian military operations worldwide. The Queen's Own Rifles, founded in 1860, is Canada's oldest continuously serving infantry regiment. Riflemen from the unit have recently deployed to Afghanistan, Iraq, and Poland, among other operations. Lieutenant Colonel Chris, who deployed to Baghdad in 2016 under Operation Impact and to Warsaw in 2022 for Operation Unifier, shared insights about training efforts for the armed forces. The Royal Regiment of Canada, one of the country's oldest infantry regiments, has participated in nearly every major Canadian military operation since the Fenian raids of 1866. Lieutenant Colonel West, who deployed to Afghanistan in 2006 as a Force Protection Platoon commander, discussed how regiment members continue to deploy on operations including Operation Impact in Iraq, Operation Reassurance in Latvia, and Operation Unifier in support of Ukraine. Chief Warrant Officer Justin Thorne and Chief Warrant Officer Maria Angelis Nagelis and the Regiment Sergeant Majors of the Queen's Own Rifles and Royal Regiment, respectively, spoke about the unique challenges and the great rewards of reserve service. Both senior non-commissioned officers balance military leadership with civilian law enforcement careers while mentoring the next generation of soldiers. At one of the largest of the Royal Canadian Navy's 24 reserve divisions, Prince Harry met with the commander, Paul Smith, who made history as the first Black commanding officer of the unit in 2021 and the first Black commanding officer of a Canadian warship in 2014. Commander Smith and Chief Petty Officer Second Class Andrew Payton provided an overview of the unit's mission to train and deploy sailors for Royal Canadian Navy operations while maintaining a strategic presence in Canada's largest city. Prince Harry also observed demonstrations from the base's dive team, deck team, weapons display, operations team, and band members, speaking with personnel in attendance about their dual roles as reservists and civilians. Some families joined the visit, reflecting on the community that supports reserve service members. The base currently consists of 335 members from the Greater Toronto Area who serve part-time while maintaining civilian careers, a tradition dating back to the Second World War when over 16,000 people joined the Navy through the unit. Prince Harry's engagement with these units acknowledged the dual commitment required of reservists and the families who support them. Through training, deployments, and domestic operations, they contribute essential capabilities to the Canadian Armed Forces while remaining deeply connected to their local communities. The visit took place as part of his time in Toronto at the invitation of True Patriot Love, Canada's national foundation for the military and veteran community. Nick Booth, CEO of True Patriot Love, was also present. So we have Harry there. And we have all of the images. I absolutely love this one as he poses with the reserve forces and they're all wearing their poppies. And I love how the Duke of Sussex was able to balance the tone in his outfit as well. He was wearing a dark jacket with a button-down shirt as well as a pair of dark jeans. And of course, his poppy was right there. So you can see them there in their fatigues and Harry going around the whole area greeting all of the reservists, and everyone seems so happy to see him. There is a calm, a sense of rapport in all of these interactions. As you can see, we also have here Harry signing that visiting book and sitting down with his fellows. And I'm sure that they were so happy that he was there to highlight the good work that they're doing. And you can see the tremendous amount of respect that is mutual and a lot of camaraderie as well in these pictures. Harry has so much respect for those who serve, and I'm just so happy to see everyone, the families as well, the young people, just excited to greet the Duke of Sussex and making history with him. Amazing moments. As he stood amongst the military community on this occasion that I know means so much to him. Supporting military veterans and active service men and women is something that is a passion for the Duke of Sussex. And he himself, he is a veteran. He has previously served in the British Army for 10 years and across 2 tours of Afghanistan. And over his Afghanistan deployment, he also served as an Apache helicopter pilot. So even at this event, I can only imagine how Harry also reflects on his own journey, thinking about graduating from Sandhurst in 2006, being in the Blues and Royals Army Regiment, his 10 years in the Army, training as an Apache attack helicopter pilot, and on to his work with the Invictus Games, which has seen lives changed, families and those who have served and are currently serving positively impacted. And right now, at the invitation of True Love Patriot being here and seeing the good work still going on, it must be so warming for him. Harry has been born into a life of service, and he knows that even if he is in uniform or not in it, that he will continue to show up for his brothers and sisters in arms. And I know that it meant so much for them to have him be there. So you could see the rapport, the welcome that he had. And also we know that it was followed by a private lunch where he discussed international veteran issues. And this organization as well, True Love Patriot Foundation, they have been really hand in hand with the Duke of Sussex. You know, they also were proud to lead the bid process to secure the first Invictus Games for Toronto in 2017, and then the Invictus Games Vancouver Whistler in 2025. The first time any organization or country had been awarded the games twice. So they have a legacy with the Invictus Games, and they continue to impact the military and veteran community even beyond the games as well. And I believe on their website they said that True Love Patriot is the largest funder of Team Canada. So we are so proud of them as well. And once again, honoring those who have served and those who are continuing on in their service, who have a profound understanding of bravery and sacrifice. So yes, Harry is at home in this community, and also we know that Harry has other passions as well. He also will be attending a private fundraising event on behalf of the Halo Trust, the organization that works to clear explosives, including landmines, in areas following conflict. As we know, his mother, Diana, publicly supported the same charity in the late 90s. So Harry has carried on in her footsteps, doing the great work. So it is a 2-day visit, as I said. Harry showing up very strong. He will also be visiting the Veterans Center at Sunnybrook Hospital on Thursday morning to speak with veterans from both the Second World War and Korean War. So they will be there trading those war stories and just enriching each other. And that is going to be something fantastic that we will be covering here as well. And following that, he has another event. He will go to the True Patriot Love National Tribute Dinner, which is Canada's largest celebration in support of military members, veterans, and their families. So this is fantastic. I'm so happy that the Duke of Sussex gets to spend time with service members, listening to their stories and honoring them, as well as showing up and giving support. This is a moment where we are so incredibly proud of those who have served. And once again, remember, it is a 2-day visit for the Duke of Sussex this Veterans Week, leading up to the actual event, the Remembrance Day in Canada on Sunday. So once again, it's going to be unforgettable. Already we've had so many memorable moments as well, and seeing the Duke of Sussex amongst his peers. Indeed, once served, always serving. So this is great. Share your thoughts, highlights, and standouts in the comments section as we continue to honor the courage and sacrifice of those who serve. And now on to the next news, as Meghan has shared that As Ever are over the moon to spread the news that their signature fruit spread gift box is on Oprah's favorite things of the year, and shared with us a homemade recipe, saying that Meghan loves to drizzle it on an English muffin or yogurt or ice cream, or bringing a jam or preserve as a hostess gift, with this pretty box set of orange marmalade, raspberry, and strawberry spread. And saying they're honored to be included in the season's quintessential guide to gifting. They also have a 10% off on the website with the order, and they gave us a code as well. And there's more. For the big news from As Ever, they are actually having their first in-store experience, sharing this. Should you find yourself in our neighborhood, pop into Godmother's for a very merry As Ever experience. Our full holiday collection is making its brick and mortar debut at a gorgeous space for gathering that's close to our hearts. The only shop where you can explore As Ever in person. We'd love to see you there, she shares. Godmother's is just a stone's throw from Montecito. Visit anytime you're in the area. And shared an Instagram story with us, stocking the goods on the shelf. You can see they've given it a whole space right there. You can see the spreads, the box set, the teas. They really went all out. And look at how they have decorated the place as well. It's looking super duper festive. And we also have Meghan here stocking the shelves. She seems to have done it herself. So truly it is her own personal touch. You can see her there. She is dressed down. It appears to be a button-down shirt, a pair of jeans, and her hair, of course, beautiful raven locks flowing down. And look at the way she is so meticulous in arranging everything. It's starting to look super festive with all of the greenery all around. And for those of you who are in the area, you will get to purchase goods that Meghan herself has stocked on that shelf. So that's amazing. Cannot wait for more expansion of As Ever into physical stores, because this is something a lot of people have wanted. And of course, the international option, Meghan, you have a lot of people asking for that as well. So this is fantastic news on the As Ever front. Amazing to see the Duke and Duchess of Sussex out in full force in this new month of November. And now, before we log off, allow me here to thank those of you who support this channel financially and shout out a couple of you here by name. A very special thank you to you. Mackenzie, thank you for choosing to be a member here. You have been so supportive of this channel for so many years, and you are a light. Thank you for the constant support and encouragement that you have been, and for the positive energy that you bring to this community. I want to say that I truly do appreciate you. You are a tremendous gift, and your presence here is truly a present. Thank you for making this community so much better. I love you, God bless you, and thank you. A very special thank you to you, Lady Rose. Thank you for your support. You are truly a kind soul. You have made such a positive difference here on this community. So grateful for your unwavering support, and thank you for being you. You are seen, valued, and appreciated. God bless you and thank you. Once again, thank you to all who support this channel financially, to those who like, comment, and share. I appreciate you all. If you liked this update, give it a thumbs up, click subscribe, follow on social media. Links will be in the cards and in the pinned comment. Have a great day and keep it here for more. And I'll catch you in the next one. Have a blessed one.